Hello, back again with another video. It's been a few days. I'm hoping to film on the more regular now, and I do have the time to play a bit more. So you should be seeing several videos a week. I won't promise every day, but I'll get as many out as I feel like is reasonable, given the time that I have now. Today I'd like to start with something a little bit different. We're going to be looking at the Expunge Styx mission. And it's kind of a cool thing, and it's easily soloable. But before we go there, I'd like to point out a sponsor. Excuse me, hit my mic there. Not a sponsor per se, but something I'd like to hype, and that is the Backhole Foundation. Water. It's hard to get excited about water, but I do get excited about the merch. Backhole Foundation. And this is a family cancer foundation. I'd just like to hype just a little bit. This is, as it says here, supporting research and families through traveling through childhood cancer. So there are many ways to participate, activities, merch, and obviously it's a charity, so donations are tax deductible. So if you're interested in that kind of a thing, it's a great foundation to support. So wholeheartedly for it. Alright, so with that said, let's get on into the Expunge mission. I'm just going to play it because this is one of those things that you don't really need me to explain what I'm doing at a particular moment. I really just want to get a little bit of a layout of what this is. These Expunge missions are reminiscent of the Haunted Forest or the the previous Vex construct, usually seen in the seasonal content, Haunted Forest, so on and so forth. But like most of the constructs, it's just geometric shapes that you have to navigate through, and there'll be enemies interspersed throughout. Now, my loadout for this was the Chroma Rush, which I absolutely love, an Arsenic Bite, which is Arc, and Falling Guillotine Sword. And I did not spec out for this boss, which is a barrier champion, and I didn't need to, because I'm running Stasis. And I'm going to use my Stasis Grenade to stop him, and that'll prevent him from regenning long enough for me to use my sword to kill him. And you know, you could do the same thing probably with an Anarchy or something like that. But though there are barrier champions here, and you see I'm not going to be able to kill him right away, and it doesn't matter. And I could rush up there and do all kinds of things, but I'm really just trying to get him to jump down at this particular time, which he does. Grenade him. Here comes a sword. It's over just like that. I mean, he doesn't even have a chance to settle in after the stun. And I'm also, I said I was using Chroma Rush. That's not true. I'm using the Praedyth's Revenge Sniper. Now this one has rewind on it. So it's the one where if you hit a bunch of consecutive shots, you'll keep getting bits of your ammo back so long as you don't miss that last shot. It pulls them from reserves, and I'm really trying to get used to sniping. I'm a little close for what I'm trying to do there, and it's making me take longer through this, but there's no rush. There's no time limit on this. And up to this point in time, I was flawless, and I thought, wonder if there's a triumph for a flawless run. And if there is such a thing, and I haven't bothered to look that up, this would be an easy one to do. I eventually did die to something stupid. It wasn't, no enemy killed me. I killed myself on a bad jump on a Warlock, forgetting I was on a Warlock, but that's another story. You know, I play all three classes of characters, or Hunter, Titan, and Warlock. And I get my jumps mixed up sometimes. So if you play all three characters, you kind of get what I'm talking about. And what I tend to do is I tend to play one for a few days, get really used to that, then play another one for a few days. And it helps keep the game fresh. All right, so what I'm doing at this point is I'm just trying to clear ads ahead of time. Because those little Vex cubes that you see, the white ones, they are the things that reset the timer whenever you're carrying the data device. And the data device that you're going to carry, the thing that has a 10-second timer on it, does have a 10-second timer. But you hit those little white cubes and it extends the timer for another 10 seconds. Now what I'm trying to do is knock these barrier guys out before they get to me. And I don't want to be caught with the orb and get caught in a barrier. So what happens is whenever you pick this orb or whatever it is up, it'll typically spawn more enemies. And what I'd try to do is clear the path there so that anything that I would encounter is already taken care of. And so you can clear a pre-path. And I'm just saying this because some of you may want to flawless this, which you can do. Yeah, I threw it down on that circle there, and it should preserve it. You want to watch these circles on the floor, and it should reset the timer to 10, and if it doesn't, it's not that far back. Notice when I get up here, enemies respawn again. I'm not quite sure what's going to spawn down there, so I'm taking my time to kill this Minotaur, and I've got 10 seconds because it's laying on the ground near that circle. And his blast threw me off on that shot. Arsenic Bite, by the way, is a combat bow. It's lightweight. It's arc. This one has an explosive head, so it really doesn't have any kind of a range drop-off. It's a good thing to bring in here, and you always want to bring in something with some range in here. Now, I would have done better also with something with a little close capability, killing capability, but I suppose my sword handles that. And I'm holding on to a super as well. Now, in this room, that's where the boss is. And I kind of jumped into this midway, and I want to explain. You'll notice that in front of him, he has 3 icons. I've already opened 2 of them, and I need to open the 3rd door, which is through that revolving laser path there. And if you haven't opened up your entire panel, if you haven't upgraded it all the way at Mithrax, you want to do that because those lasers hurt a lot less if you're fully upgraded here. Now, I don't want to get trapped in the air there or I'll fall in the goo. By the way, the arrow is not going to bust you out of that. It's not going to get you loose from that. And I just 3 sniper shots will do it. And I'm really leaning into the bow anyway, so this actually is a pretty good loadout for what I'm doing here. It has carried me this far, and I'm really not pushing it. Some of you are looking, thinking, why is he going so slow? And I don't blame you for thinking that, but you know, I'm just relaxing and playing. So, you know, to me this was fun. You know, I'm feeling like I have to press all the time because it could be done faster is not a source of entertainment for me. And I don't know why I didn't just shoot him with the bow when I had it out, because the bow will kill that in one shot. I try to get cute. And I'm just making sure, by the way, that jumping pad below, I could jump down to that and it could shoot me over, but the problem with that is if you land on those wrong, they'll kill you. And I just didn't want to take the chance because at this point, again, I was still flawless, and I thought, let's keep the flawless. And I'm going to scrub this up a little bit because there's really nothing much to describe here. I'm going to take it to the place where I get the... Oh, let's take it back here. This is probably the only thing you want to watch out for. When you get up here, you'll notice a couple of hydras form, right? Or cyclops. I call them hydras. They're cyclopses. A couple of them are there. This is where having a sniper or something with some range will really help you out, because there are a lot of ads underneath. And having to fight through them to get to the Cyclops, probably not the best plan, because you've got 2 of them firing down, and they can one-shot you. And usually, yeah, there are a bunch of ads down here. And there is one champion also. He'll be over the ledge. Now, you'll want to be on the lookout for one of these harpies that is harder to kill. And that's the one that controls that shield. Couple of waves of these guys will come in. I think that might be your guy right there. You see the Vex, yeah, the Nexus Guardian. He's going to be a little harder to kill, and there's no hurry. He's not a real danger to you, and he'll run. But I want to take down the other ads that can nick you down, and I also want to deal with that champion. Okay, that takes care of him. New objective, you see it now. And I can go over, the shield is dropped and I can go over there, but don't forget that barrier champion's just over the lip. I'm going to show dealing with that. And again, this is the same thing as before. I want to get a grenade on him and just get down there and sword him down. And it's just that fast. He won't have a chance to regen a thing. Alright. You gotta love the falling guillotine. And I suppose I could be using the lament or something like that, but yeah, I just like the falling guillotine. It doesn't take up an exotic slot, and it does enough damage for it to be totally worth it. Now, I was trying to map out where those resets were, and I ran for ammo instead of getting the reset. Oh, I already dropped it, that's why. Alright, so I'm going to advance this up a little bit, and I'll show you where I died. So this was just a completely stupid thing. So I've got my orb. Alright, so I'm making my run. In baseball, this is called an unforced error. And I was thinking, yeah, we've got something up here that I need to take care of. You notice if I drop the orb, I'm still in pretty good shape. It doesn't reset. because apparently it respawns at the last circle you got to. So I'm dropping this here just to be sure everything's okay. I'm gonna let it time out. It should spawn right at my feet. And I know I've got this deal here. I've got a couple of ads. I just want to take care of them. I'm just being super careful. Trust me, I'm near the place where I'd make this stupid mistake. And look at that, I got a clear path. Easy, 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 easy. It's done. It's done. It's done, Bill. Just don't be dumb. So here we go. Clear path. No problem. And then I do this. You had one job, Bill. You had one job. I tried a double jump. Tried to jump over the lip. All I had to do was hold the jump. Stupid. Stupid. All right. That being said, let's take it to the final fight, because everything else here is really pretty much unremarkable. So now I'm up here. And you can do quite a bit of damage with that, but watch this. This is where Praedyth's Revenge shines with the rewind, because you're not going to miss that Cyclops. You're just not going to miss those shots. Eventually you do have to rewind, but you know, I put like 10 or 11 shots in him before I had to. Now he's going to shield up, and I've got to get one more orb across the room. And this is where it's great to do with the Warlock, because you can jump off over most of that stuff. And even if you touch one of those laser beams, it's not going to matter that much. And look at that. I ran through the battlefield naked here. Those Minotaurs couldn't kill me. I mean, this is easily soloable. Easily so. And flawless, too. But for my one dumb mistake, it would have been easy solo. Flawless. There's one more thing I want to show you when this is done, which is going to be in just a moment. You're not going to miss your shots on this. I fell down there accidentally, and I thought, I don't even care. These guys aren't going to kill me. I'm out of sniper ammo, so I have to... Oh, wait, I picked some up right there, and I think, okay, it's done. This guy's finished. No way. No way he's getting out of there. I do like that sniper in those situations. It is a high rate of fire sniper, so it is a lower impact, but you can put so many shots down so fast. And that right there, that and a land tank or something like that, perfect use for that sniper. Now you see these green platforms up here? This is something I haven't figured out yet. I kept falling through on the center here. You can't land in the center of it, or you pop right through, and I thought, what is going on here, and what is this leading to? So I tried again. And I think very carefully, nope, right in the center, doesn't work. And I think, well, maybe I can catch the edge of that. It's a different color. Experimentation, that's what the game's about, am I right? So, this time I try for the darker green. I'm looking around, is there anything to trigger? Don't see it, don't see it. Don't see it, I don't see anything. So I'm going to try for the edge. And lo and behold, that does it. Now if you try to jump up from here, you get the immediate turn back. So I don't know what's up here, and I don't know why it's here. But after you're up here, you can walk all over it. Right through the center. You just can't land in the center, or you punch through. Something's going on there. I don't know what it is, but there it is. Anyway, that's pretty much that. Not much else to see there, folks. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to do these expunge missions, this week, in my opinion, is far easier than last week. I don't know about speed running it, but yeah, the pathing is pretty much the same up to the point where I picked it up. Pretty much the same. So give it a shot. Enjoy it. And until next time, this is Iron Bill thanking you for watching, and I'm signing out.